Most day traders do not wake up one day and decide to lose discipline. It happens way earlier than you think, and it's usually while you believe you're still in control, and then all of a sudden there's a blown account. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. And I want to ask, when I speak with my clients, I ask them why they lose control, and they say things like, I just got emotional, I just had a bad day, I stopped following my plan, other vague things like that. But control doesn't disappear all at once. It erodes very, very slowly and quietly. So you're still trading your strategy. You're probably likely respecting your risk management in a technical manner, right? You're still telling yourself that you're being responsible, but internally something has very much shifted within you. You start trading faster, you're less patient, you're moving like, I'm about to just see how this trade plays out because I made a lot of money last week and I know what I'm doing. That type of vibe. It's not because anything looks reckless on the surface, it's because you just don't catch it. So before we go any further, I would love to give you 3 things that you can do immediately, not because they're going to suddenly fix this, but because they reveal what happens when control is slipping. But I want to show you exactly how to get out of them. And that's where change starts right now. So before you even look for a setup, I want you to pause and ask yourself, am I choosing this trade? Or am I just kind of being drawn? Is it pulling me into it? I really want you to label this with one word. I feel so grounded and I'm ready to trade. I feel so restless and I really don't think I should be trading, but I'm going to trade anyways. Maybe you feel impatient, validated, tense, hopeful, urgent, whatever the word is. It doesn't matter what the word is. Just label it with the one word. Because if you cannot name your internal state before you go and mark up your pre-market, you're already late. Most traders skip this because it feels wrong. Yet this is the point. Loss of control is not going to announce itself. It announces itself with big red numbers when you've blown your account. And by that point, it's too late. So here's the second actionable step. Instead of tracking every single rule, I want you to identify just one rule that tends to get reinterpreted during the trading, right? It's the one that you tend to soften, the one you tend to not follow, right? The one, you know what I'm talking about, that one rule that you have that you should be listening to, but you really change it every day. Give it a binary action of, when this rule hits, I don't care what else rules are there, I'm no longer trading. Or when this rule happens, I am going to pull out of the trade. Whatever restriction you have to put yourself on is really going to help you. And I go deeper into that in the private trading that's linked in my description box. So the actionable step number 3 is, after a trade, don't look at the P&L. I want you to review who you were as a trader, behavior-wise, because that is what long-term consistent traders do. All right, was I a trader that was waiting for something to happen? I just wanted to be right. I wanted to just confirm something. Or was I trading as a version of myself that I want to be? Because it really does matter, your behavior. Your internal state is going to dictate every single thing that happens in your trading going forward. You lose money because of internal pressure that you're failing to acknowledge because you're just ignoring it, because on the outside you already know how to trade. So this is how accounts get blown without any obvious mistake. It's not from panic, because you already know how to trade. It's from drifting away from rules that you already know that work for you. There's really small internal shifts that never get questioned, and then your rules change, and then by the time the loss shows up, control has been gone for a very long time and you can't even trace it back. So it's very important to do these micro things along the way to start to have this awareness, because it's so important to your specific situation. And I see this pattern constantly in application after application. Very smart traders with proven strategies, back tested, but they all have the same erosion and blown account and paper cut losses, the same blind spots. So if you've ever looked back on your trading and thought, I don't really know what happened when I lost control, I don't even know when I lost control, this is why. It's not something that more rules can fix. And that's exactly what I walk through in my private training. Is the first thing in the description box, how control actually break and what restores it long term so that you can be a consistent trader long term. The link for it is in the description box. And I would love for you to comment down below, has your trading ever broken in the same exact way? Have you ever traded and your rules that you thought you were holding on to, you look back and you didn't follow them all week, but you never really noticed it? I would love to hear your stories in the comments, and I'm going to be reading and responding to every single comment. So I'm going to see you there.